Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, and a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka, give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the...
The 19.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense getting set for first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Got the quick completion. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season. Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Got it looking for a first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got it in the middle. It's gone. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Firing deep. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Direct snap. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Hit right back to the line. Snap it to the back. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch, called for and made. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grow up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
On 4th down, going to the air. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Father.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score 10-7, Arkansas 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Keene. On the move and looking deep. Makes the catch on the right side. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touch.
The expressway is wide open. The 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's Keene. Dances away from the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd down, going up top. The throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
He's looking for a man on second down. Finds his man. It's Russell. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Going for the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Might as well give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun. Give on the inside. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
The Panthers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so important when the safety drops that he takes the right angles. You see those receivers flying across his face. He's got to go meet the ball and the receiver a lot of times at the same time. Great break.
Don't blame the internet.
And then securing it. A lot of times you're like, oh, man, catch it, catch it, catch it. I don't have the best safety. That's what I can say.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Using his legs.
Oh, my, how did Fat Boy catch him?
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. One deep down the right side.
Give me that! Good user! Good user! I'm just a better user! I'm just a better user! I'm just a better user, right? Yes, sir. That's how you click on and catch it. I'm just a better user. That's all that is. That was a 50. That was a 50-50 ball. I just threw it up. That's one of them Dez plays. One of them Dez Bryant plays. I know you know about Dez Bryant.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Who you lost to? Damn, I didn't know that.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He fires one deep down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Going up top on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up.
It should have been a pick.
Now we join Kevin with the half.
Should have been an arm punt.
Just about set.
Nah, I should have goddamn challenged that 4th and inches. Or that 3rd and inch. No, the 3rd and inch. I should challenge the 3rd and inch.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First drive of the second half.
Giving a damn no more.
See what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out
Hey,
process.
ball,
and now
man.
what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive?
Oh, I ran right
Who's gonna
into
take
him.
some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Extending the play. Let's it fly. He makes the catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's James. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's James. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. This crowd knows when to bring it. From the red zone, looking for a man. Forced out of the pocket. The short hands, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Fade route, fade route.
They're going to throw it again.
Never mind. How's that fat boy on his back? Oh, that's a linebacker.
Ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Using his feet to buy time. Had to throw it before he wanted. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Still looking on the move. He finds his man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Panthers get it past the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Thank you, buddy. That boy ain't got no speed.
They capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Got a man. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nah, that wasn't used, Jordan. That was CPU. I ain't gonna even count. That was CPU.
Allowing this receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Looking to throw, it's Keene. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
From the gun on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a side.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown.
Man, let's not overcomplicate this. I love it. Put the QB under center. You know it's a QB sneak. Make the defensive line stop me. That hard of the goal line, it's hard to do. And the offense didn't try to get too cute. Really nice work getting the touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31, hit, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Holstein. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that pass is caught at the 25.
Nothing but the love.
Like that can change the complexion
Half a
of the
second
game,
late.
He's got it at the 22-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. On the run, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Try to get it to the edge. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Loss of 4. Third down coming up. Ready, fight. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 31, Pitt 21.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score.
All right, man, a hell of a play call.
Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the
And they got some
scoreboard
nerve.
right now,
He ran it on
but they're
3rd and
scratching
14. We got some ball.
back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all 0.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Hogs send that offense back onto the Looking for space. It's Russell. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect.
97 speed, he gone. 97 speed, that boy gone.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
Oh, he's going to go for the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like
Man,
that.
how?
I also like the fact that speed.
How he even throw it that goddamn far? God damn.
One matchups, man. Take advantage.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. This is a designed run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fast motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Moving away from pressure. Trying to get
how?
Has no choice
but to
keep
on getting the ball low.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He will not get it. A 4th
Hell of a tackle, boy. Good tackle, boy.
Try to salt this one away.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
I was sitting like a mother lover, too.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside.
How the hell they catching my 90 speed quarterback?
Throw it away.
You got some fast ass D linemen.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh, why did I go back in?
And the defense is
I should have kept going. I thought, oh, I should have kept going.
Nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create and tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
See what we got here. We're going to get to the 2-minute warning. We're going to go on here and get to that little 2-minute warning.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Enough to run. What's the numbers? You got what? You got 6 in the box. I got 6 blockers. Oh, yeah, let's go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Got him.
down.
Got him.
Catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Pivotal PAT.
Nice and comfortable.
Pivotal PAT.
Toward a 4-0 start.
And, you know, late
Another big
games,
ball game, brother.
Sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Come on, kick-off team. No long returns, kick-off team.
He's going to bring it out from deep.
Ooh, that's too long, y'all. He ran that motherfucker 7 yards deep and still got 20 yards.
Would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning
Oh,
well.
good tackle.
Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove.
Man, what are you doing? Go get him.
He's
doing, number 21?
Picking up enough for the first down.
When I sing, you go get him.
Sure, defense is thinking you might run it, so you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion,
Streak
you're
up the
gonna have
middle,
a chance to
fellas.
run at the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Makes the grab on the left side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go with a direct snap. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception.
He'll take the deep shot.
Ooh, I got him.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Got him.
Got it.
Good user.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be
We're
first
going to
and
use
goal.
a catch.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right?
Boy, ain't got
He's
no
dropped
speed.
Behind the line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. And he'll just get rid of that one. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
50 burger.
And the route is on.
50 piece.
That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Hey, Wayne, stop.
This one was over already, but
I like the order of 50-piece wing meal.
Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day.
25 Cajun, 25 lemon pepper.
And he added the extra point. About
Fries
to kick
on
it
the
away
side.
After scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick it away.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes his connection.
Good open
Really
field tackle.
good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Holstein. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Give me that. Oh, that should have been picked.
Catch inside the 25.
GG, boy.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every